What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Did I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming Raid Shadow Legends, and I have an exciting video today because we are going to be pulling some Prism shards for the account here. There are some absolutely outstanding heroes inside of this summoning pool that would really help me. If you haven't seen my previous video, I currently don't have any HP burners, which has stalled me in both Curse City and Doom Tower. So the ultimate prize I am looking for today is the Geomancer. This dude is a legendary or even borderline mythical in my opinion, hiding in an epic skin. He would be a complete account changer, a game changer for me. Mordecai is also another good HP burn option. There we go. Click on him like 9 times before he wants to come play. He's hiding in that hood, but there he is. He's a good HP burner. We do also have Cupidus, which would be fantastic. Now, the great thing about summoning shards here, these Prism shards are at least you're going to get an epic, but you do have a shot at legendary. The downside is there's no mercy system here, so you do have that flat 7% chance, get my head out of the way, 7% chance to get your legendary and your 93% chance of getting an epic. The other reason I'm pulling here is because there is a clan versus clan going on right now, which never hurts to grab some extra bonus points during the event, help out the clan, and there are personal rewards, so it helps out me. Again, one of those win-wins that I love so much. So, all right, I really need everybody's thoughts, prayers, karma, whatever you got. I need it right now because I have got to get some kind of HP burner on the account. There's also some absolutely outstanding legendaries like Staltus, Newt, just great heroes. So, okay, whew, here we go. Come on, luck. Come on, everything. We got, what, 240? So we got 8 summons here that we can do. So that should be a fairly good chance. Come on. We'll see what we got. I've also never actually pulled a legendary. All right, first epic. Magnar. Outstanding. Magnar is a big, heavy hitter, and he's an HP champion, which I love because cranking up his HP increases his survivability, but also increases his damage. Really great for younger accounts like mine. So on his A1 here, he's going to attack one enemy and has a chance of placing the big decrease defense debuff for 2 turns and has a 100% chance instead if the target is under an HP burn debuff. So again, one that works with the HP burn. On his A2, attacks all enemies, places extra hit on enemies without HP burn debuffs. 50% chance of placing a stun if they are under HP burn debuffs. And then here we go. We got on the A3, attacks one enemy, applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies under HP burn debuffs. Also increases duration of HP burn debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn. So really great hero, especially if there is an HP burn. But as we've discussed, I do not have an HP burn. So Magnar, welcome to the team. You're going to be great as soon as I get the HP burn champion that I am sure will be summoned any minute now, right? Any minute now, game. Come on, help me out here. Another epic? Mordecai! Go! Okay. Finally got an HP burner. Thank you so much for joining the team, Mordecai. On his A1 here, attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of decreasing target's turn meter by 10%, has a 60% chance if they're under an HP burn debuff, 75% chance of decreasing turn meters of all enemies by 15%, and filling turn meter of allies on the A2. Huge ability. Again, anytime you're messing with turn meter, any form of turn meter manipulation in a turn meter based game, absolutely outstanding ability. But here's where the moneymaker is on the A3. 75% chance, which will book up to a 100% chance of placing an HP burn debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, and going to place the increased attack buff on all allies for 3 turns. That is what we've been looking for, what we've absolutely been needing. When we get him ascended, we get the accuracy. But, oh, been waiting for you. Okay, we finally have an HP burner. We can move forward with the account. I do have food to get him up and moving. But we're going to keep pulling here. We're going to have better luck. We're definitely going to get a Geomancer. We're definitely going to get a legendary. My first pulled legendary, right? Definitely. I'm going to keep saying that. What do we got? Come on, another epic. Cryodan the Blue. Don't really know much about Cryodan. What do we got? 916. Oh, 5 in Faction Wars. 4.9, 4.8 in some areas. What do we got for the abilities here, Cryodan? Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit, 25% chance of placing a freeze for 1 turn. Looks like it will book up to a 35% chance One enemy 3 times. Could be good for Fire Knight. Is that what reviews? Yeah, 4.9 in Fire Knight. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 45% chance, which books up to 65% chance of placing a freeze. Ooh, here we go on the A3. Places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also fills turn meters of all allies by 15%. I'm telling you, that turn meter manipulation. I love it. That'll book down to a 3 turn. What do we got on the Ascension? Fills this turn meter by 5% for each debuff placed by this champion. And yeah. Okay, so we got a good chance of placing the freeze. Want to make sure we get the accuracy, but the good news is I've already pumped Magic Hero's accuracy due to having like Kale and Frozen Banshee and stuff. So really, really helpful hero. I'll tell you what, before we summon any more, my Sylvan Watcher faction is really filling out kind of nicely because I have Elva there, and then I have Cormac, Lockwing, Krydan, Ornn, and Aelia. I mean, we are filling out the Sylvan faction. Not too shabby. All right, back to our luck here. Gonna get a legendary. Come on. At this point, Geomancer is still probably the #1 priority. But Newt, there's some good legendaries up here. Cupid is still HP burner. All right, come on. Let's see what we got. We got, what, 5 more pulls? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A legendary! My first pulled legendary. Harima, I know nothing about you. No, cool look, though. Love it. First pull legendary. A defense legendary from Shadowkin. Got some pretty nice ratings. Looks like an arena champion. Hydra, good ratings. All right, what do we got? Love it. Attacks 1 enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a decreased attack debuff for 2 turns, and a 25% chance of placing decreased attack debuff on all other enemies for 2 turns if it's critical. So you got to make sure her critical's up there. But it looks like we can add another 25% for placing the debuffs. Okay, not too shabby. Let's see, on the A2, attacks 1 enemy 3 times. Each hit decreases target's defense by 5%, which stacks up to 30%. Each hit also increases this champion's defense. Stacks up to 100%. That's pretty sweet. Instantly activates Celestial Awe if we kill. Okay, let's find out what Celestial Awe is. Attacks all enemies. Places a pre-evoke debuff for 1 turn. Cannot be blocked or resisted if the target champion is from the Demon Spawn faction. Alright, that's pretty interesting. So, if we kill somebody by hitting them 3 times, we automatically attack all enemies and place a provoke. Well, that's pretty cool. What's the Ascension? Ignore enemy defense effects are decreased by 50%. And again, more anti-demon spawn stuff. Okay, interesting. Resistance in arena by 80. That's why she's probably got those good arena ratings. She's hitting more, especially if she kills. Okay, nice. Welcome to the team, Harima. I hope these ratings are legit. Got some good ones. First pulled legendary. Massive. Not an HP burner, but I will absolutely take it. All right, we're definitely not stopping now. We're rolling. We're having good luck. Let's keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. The Frog! Toragi the Frog. Nice. Excellent. Clan Boss champion. Really great with the poisons. As you can see here, Demon Lord 4.9. Good everywhere. Really solid one. This is one that you can get with a code when you start the game. It wasn't for me. I started before that, but let's see. On the A1, attacks 1 enemy, 30% chance of placing 50% decrease attack for 2 turns. Based on HP, it's an HP-based champion. Love them. Increase survivability and increase the damage. On the A2 here, attacking everybody has a 50% chance of placing provoke. And let's see, this chance increased by 5% for each debuff on the enemy team. All right. Nice. Let's see. A lot of books on this guy, though. 4, 5... Another 5. All right. That's not too bad, I guess. All right. And on number 3, places a shield buff equal to this champion's max HP. Again, you got to pump that HP. And ally protection on everybody for 2 turns. Heals this champion by 25% of their max HP. Places a reflect damage buff on them. And the heal increases by 2.5% for each poison debuff on the enemy team. Which, again, Clan Boss, if you're rocking poisons like I do. I use Ornn, Frozen Banshee. I used to use Kale, but there's a ton of poisons. So that is going to make him super sustainable. Toragi, great, great pull again. What's the Ascension? Resistance in battles. Okay, really cool. Man, I am getting some winners. I mean, it's hard not to get winners with this champion pool. There are great, great champions in here. But other than, like, what? Farrakhan the Fat Man? The Fat Man would be huge. Fane's really great. Ugo is great. But, man, other than Geomancer, I have pulled some absolute winners. Doom Priest is great, but I already have a fully built Doom Priest. So I'd rather some other champions. All right, We got 3 more shots to get Geomancer or Cupidus especially. Let's go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Another epic. Ooh, Venom Mage. Another clan boss. Man, I got clan boss coming out the ears. Big time poison champion. Again, that's why the Demon Lord is up there at 4.9%. On the A1, attacking twice. Destroys the target's max HP by 75% of the damage inflicted if they are under heal reduction. And it has a chance of activating poison debuffs. Attacks one enemy on the A2, 75% chance of placing the big decreased defense for 2 turns. And has a 75% chance, which will book up to 100%, of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff if they are under a poison. And then obviously our poison ability here attacks all enemies. 75% chance, which will book up to 100, of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff and 2 5% poison debuffs for 2 turns. Not too shabby. And then once you get them ascended, enemies under heal reduction debuffs inflict 15% less damage. Really, really cool. Definitely going to help out my Lizardman faction, which is very weak also. But man, we are going to have clan boss options out the yin-yang. 2 more. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Come on, Geomancer. Or Cupidus. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Another epic? Thane. All of these are new champions, by the way. None of these are duplicates. Thane the Skinwalker, an attack that actually hits like a truck. Not as high a ratings, pretty specialized, but again, high ratings at clan boss. On the first ability, attacking an enemy 2 times, 35% chance of stealing the target's turn meter. Turn meter manipulation, love it. On the A2, attacking 1 enemy again, has a chance of placing the poison and actually ascends to placing poison and decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. That's phenomenal. And then on the A3, attacks 1 enemy 3 times. So we got a couple of multi-hitters here. Yeah, a couple of multi-hitters. So could theoretically be Fire Knight. Attacks 1 enemy 3 times. First hit, chance of placing... It will book up to 100% chance of placing a decreased debuff for 3 turns. That's outstanding. Second hit has a chance of placing weakened debuff for 3 turns. Third hit heals this champion. Man, cool kit. Thane is a great, great hero. Welcome to the team, Thane. Not what I'm looking for, but doesn't hurt my feelings, that's for sure. Especially in Skinwalkers, which is super weak faction for me especially. All right, here we go. Last chance. Everybody, we need this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Show me Geo or Cupidus. It's an epic. Doom Priest. Ugh. Not the best pull for me there. It's the first duplicate I had. Doom Priest is a good champion. I guess we'll talk about him real quick. Very simplistic kit. Only 2 abilities plus the passive here. Attacks 1 enemy. If it's critical, places increased crit rate buff on a random ally for 2 turns. So you want to make sure that crit rate is all the way up. And then the second ability here places increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns, which books down to 3 turns. And then here is the passive. Here's what makes Doom Priest so cool. Every turn, heals all allies by 7.5% of their HP and removes a random debuff from them. So she's going to cleanse your team at the beginning of every turn and give them a little bit of a heal. So you want to make her accurate and fast and get her to that critical rate. That way she's increasing the critical rate on a random ally for 2 turns. So a very good hero, very highly rated, just doesn't help me as much because I already have a Doom Priest all the way built up. She looks like this. She real nice. But okay. I cannot argue with that haul, guys. Geomancer would have been great, but we got our first pulled legendary, and more importantly, we did finally get Mordecai a burner. So we got Mordecai coming up in a couple of days here. We're finally going to get Drexstar here, who also has an HP burn into his kit. So we're finally going to be burning and getting through some of this content here, but some massive, massive pulls. Good points for clan versus clan. The Prism Shards, I can't argue. These heroes are absolutely outstanding. Duck the Pierce would have been great too. I mean, all of these champions are really, really, really great. So I can't complain. If you guys pulled Prism Shards, let me know how you guys did. If you got as lucky as I did or if you killed it. Like I saw one person on Reddit that pulled 4 and got 3 Geomancers. Would have loved to have had that luck. Didn't quite have that, but we still got some solid champions that are going to help the roster in multiple areas of the game, especially clan boss. So looking at that ultra nightmare clan boss here pretty soon, hopefully. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, have fun, good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.